All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to the Hunter Pence Sweatsuit Invitational number 13. Every Thursday night you play this event. Super awesome. 32 players, single elimination draft tournament. We had a false start. I first picked Leon Lightscribe, and then everything crashed. So now we're drafting again.
I'd use it.
Goober resub. Thanks so much. And pick one, pack one. Blade Historian, which is like very, very committing. We've got Fractal Summoning, Field Trip. Pretty weak pack, honestly. I mean, I'm not taking Blade Historian first. I don't like being white. I don't like attacking. And it's, like, insanely committing. So it's three major reasons why I don't want to take this card. So, realistically, I think we're looking at Fractal Summoning or Field Trip. I don't think any other card is, like, really reasonable here. Iteration's pretty good, but also pretty committing. Whereas Fractal's, like, super open. It's good in, like, a variety of colors and decks. And that first fractal something's really important anyway. So we're going to fractal here. Just going to summoning here. I would not take Pilgrim over Field Trip or Fractal Summoning. Alright, cool. If you watch my streams, you know I love Quandrix. It's the deck I win most with by like a lot. This pack is busted. There's a rare missing. Snow Day, Quandrix Apprentice, Pilgrim, Leyline, Inkling Summoning, Cram Session, Serpentine Curve. So really, really good one here, and I think we're taking the Quandrix Apprentice here. We could like keep it open and like curve, but I think I'm just taking Quandrix Apprentice here. I just freaking love the card. So I think getting Snowed. I think like there are certainly more open picks that can be taken here. Something like Snow Day or Curve, much more flexible. But I just like actively like Quandrix. And my card's really, really good. Meg's gifted subs. Thanks, Meg. Yeah. I'm pretty happy here. We'll probably table a decent card, too, so. Feeling better about Strix post-coaching session? A bit. I feel like I'm still kind of piecing things together, but... Alright, now you get past the pack with a rare missing and a common missing. And it's not nearly as exciting as the last pack. Anatomy's fine. It doesn't jive super well, I think, with the big stuff in Quandrix. Rise is obviously great. It might just take Rise here and stay open. I don't think I want to commit to Quandrix specifically yet. Like, taking like Eureka here or something like that, you know, would be just like saying that we're Quandrix, and I don't think we necessarily need to do that. I think Rise is just like really, really good. Anatomy's also really, really good, but not really with Quandrix, I don't think. It is certainly probably safer to take Anatomy. But I think I just want to take Rise because Rise is like really, really, really good. Just kind of stay open. So let's stay open. Past a pack with Inkling Summoning, which is good. Steady Break, which is good. And not much else, honestly. You also have Ben Stark passing to us. Ben's probably the most experienced and best drafter of the table, so definitely on us to try and see what Ben is doing and work with him. I think we're gonna summoning here. Steady Break's great also, but I don't know like how like that fits with these picks kind of. They're not really gonna be aggressive probably, so I think we'll just summoning. There's a lot. Every card taken in this pack was a rare or uncommon. That's not true. Yeah, rare or uncommon. So not a great signal either way. Pretty weak pack. Pop Quiz is certainly fine. We're sort of like leaning towards like the Sam Black Demiri deck at the moment. Campus Guide is sort of, I don't know if that's like even like, it's kind of like fine. It's good with good reconstruct history. Pop Quiz is certainly reasonable. Not taking a cog work this early. I guess we'll just Pop Quiz here. I'm not like thrilled about it, but Not a great pack. Not a great pack. So, what's up, Jenna? How's it going, everyone? If you're sitting, welcome to the stream. Once again, this is the Sweatsuit Invitational 32-player single elimination draft tournament. I mean, Wormhole is good if we're like Quandrix, but we've taken a few non-Quandrix cards so far. But once again, this pack's like pretty freaking bad. I mean, Campus, if we are Quandrix, Cogwork is fine, but like not the card you need to take. You know, pick 7, pack 1. I think we're gonna Wormhole Serpent. It's just like solid body wise, and then good in Quandrix. Yeah, we have two bad rares in this pack. Not really thrilled about this pack in any way. I'm not really interested in the Campus, I don't think. I am, actually. Maybe just Campus, actually. I was at Campus. Man, these packs have been pretty bad. I mean, Double Major's pretty mopey. Most of the cards here are pretty mopey. Pillar Drop's fine. Spectral Mage is good if you're like specifically like the theme deck. I'm just gonna take the Campus again. All right. I mean, we're going somewhere at present. We're going somewhere. Where is that? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Packs have seemed weak. That our second pack seemed really, really good. But aside from that, the packs have mostly seemed pretty weak. Pick 8, pack 1. We're about to see our opening pack again, and then once we see the pack after that, we'll see what tabled. We can get a good idea what's going on with that. I mean, Vortex Runner's obviously good. It's okay in Quandra. It's not like great. Solve the Equation is good if we like end up with some bomb spell in our deck. Ingredient's just like not good, I don't think. I'm gonna take the Vortex Runner if we end up like more Quandrixy, or just like desperate for playables. So, all right. So this is the pack we opened. So the Brackish Trudge table, which isn't very good anyway. Another Solve. I mean, Biblioplex Assistant, which is like, I mean, it's okay, I guess. I'll take the Biblioplex here. I don't think we're really solving for anything in particular. Yeah, the packs did not seem very good. It feels like a 2008 draft. Yeah, the old draft formats where like none of the cards were actually good. All right, so almost all the good cards are gone. Serpentine Curve and Friends. I mean, Agonizing Remorse is like, it's all right. Waterfall Aerialist also just merely all right. Yeah, not a really. So we have like some blue green cards. I guess I want Remorse. God, these packs are just so bad. Yeah, I guess we can just wall for the sideboard. Like, yeah, really, really weird first pack here. Moldering Karok. Novice Dissector. I guess we're gonna Moldering Karok. I don't really know where we're at. I mean, hopefully again, we are playing in pod, so unlike playing in Bronze Mythic on the ladder, this is a 32-player single elimination tournament. You play in your pod for the first 3 rounds, and if you win your pod, you play one of the other pod winners in top 4. God, these packs have been so bad. Crushing disappointment, exactly. Exactly. Is this MTGO? No, it's just a third-party drafting software because you can't make your own drafts in Arena because that's just how Arena works. So, all right, well, there's your rare. So now I wish I'd taken one of the tutors, but all right. So open a rare. It's a good one. Blot Out the Sky. Just good, pretty good bomb rare. Packs also got Hunt for specimens. Burying Books also really good, but we're gonna blot now. We have a goal to work towards. Kill things, survive, cast blot. Um, yeah, pretty easy blot here. Ideally, we'll table like maybe curate or something. I don't really know. Yeah, I mean, getting the tutors isn't really that difficult. So, all right, there's blot out this guy. Give me a fractal and inkling are both lessons. Obviously, kind of like make like a lesson spot here, like move things around. It will allow me to do that. So, okay, so at this point we have two green cards. We have two green lands, so like splashing green's like almost free. We have Quandar's Apprentice, not a very good splash, and then Molding Character, like it's not even good at all. So Esper E something or other. Rare gone. We currently only have one learn card. I'm sorry, two learn cards. Probably gonna Burying Books here. Burying Books is freaking great. Think that it's better than Divide by Zero. I think Divide obviously can't hit tokens, which is a problem. So I think Bury's better. I actually don't know. I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. I've only done about 20 drafts, so we're definitely not like don't have the full range of experience. But all right, let's take Burying Books. And we're sort of just like any color we want to be. We don't have a sciences yet, which is pretty serious. Nor are Quandrix Apprentice or Vortex Runner looking very good in our deck, but Kelp Guide is good. I mean, Mage's Duel, I don't think we're green, so Kelp Guide's good. It ramps, taps, does things. Nothing else here super exciting. Pretty easy pick, I think. Using Kelp Guide to ramp into like a turn five rise is pretty cool. Obviously, it's better in like an actual Quandrix deck where you have 8 lands in play more consistently, but I imagine our games are going to go kind of slow, so. Kind of still weak, like just weak packs. Like, a lot of cards you're just not super stoked about. All right, another Quandrix Apprentice. Silverquill Campus, Witherbloom, Pledge Mage. Dark Ritual. I mean, like Quandrix Apprentice would be good in our deck. We would need to be like base Simic though, and that's pretty tough. Obviously, we're very much lacking in. Honestly, our black cards don't really exist. Like, we just don't have any black cards at all. We don't really have much removal either, which is kind of a problem. We could try just like ramping more as opposed to playing removal. I guess that's kind of reasonable. I think I like Quandrix here. I think that like Witherbloom Pledge Mage is certainly reasonable. Silverquill Campus is certainly reasonable. But maybe we lean more towards Quandrix. Pestilent Cauldron. It's a weird card. Eureka seems good. It can be like Salt Eye and just splash the blot. Obviously, Eureka plays very well with Quandrix Apprentice, so we really need some removal, honestly. Not big on Cauldron. It's very, very slow. our actual like mono black cards, like Remorse and Disappointment, aren't even good. So like we could definitely just splash white and black essentially. Ether Helix is certainly fine. I mean, we're not really an anatomy deck. Yeah, I think Helix is good. A lot of incentive for our opponent to kill our apprentices. Then, of course, you can bounce Token, which is pretty good too. It's Aether Helix! Oh my god! Sort of fulfills the removal role we're looking for. We're not really seeing much removal, so. Tendrils of Agony. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Tendrils of Agony. Let's do this. Let's do this. I want to know who's cast this card in this format, because that'd be cool. All right, should I curate here? Pretty simple. Again, pretty weak packs. Like, I mean, Study's cool, but a lot of like middling cards you're just like not really excited for. Hard pivot to Storm. Let's go. If you think Storm's trapping a cube draft, let me tell you. Punished for not taking Dark Ritual. Absolutely punished. Alright. Okay. I mean, Quandar's Campus, Letter, another Eureka. I would like some more removal to make Eureka actually good, but this is like fine. I think I like Eureka more than Campus or Letter. I do feel like we need to like just draw cards and make land drops. So Fumes is fine, but we're not like playing any tokens to sacrifice for Fumes. So like, you know, if we had like 100 specimens and a pest summoning already, but there's no guarantee we even get those. And we're kind of like base blue-green anyway, so. Biomather, Carrick Wrangler. Carrick Wrangler is pretty mopey. So is Biomathematician, honestly, though. Bio can sort of help us stay alive, so we're lacking removal, so it can kind of like fulfill that role. Curate is certainly fine, although we threaten, you know, the wheel spinning, not doing anything kind of thing, but both these cards are just so mopey, so I'll Curate. Would love a Curve, probably. Alright, so here's an Impulse. We do have some creatures, but I might try to Campus here, honestly. Campus plays well with Eureka Moment. Just we don't have a Sciences yet, so yeah, we're trying Campus. Not a great, not looking great here. I mean, this card's not in our deck. So, I mean, like, right now we're, like, basically just blue-green splashing our Blot out of Sky and Rise. Pack's pretty bad. These are drafts that, like, really, really confuse me, because I'm just like, am I, like, drafting horribly? Are the packs just really, really bad? I just don't know, you know? Like, alright, so Cogwork's totally fine in our deck. Like, all the packs just felt so bad. The Cauldron Tables, I don't think we're playing this card, but I feel like could. This card also, like, makes you want to discard your extra lands, whereas you want them in play, typically. Sure. Cogwork is pretty solid. Your first Cogwork is pretty good, I think. Alright, help me out, Pack 3. Student's Attendant. That's not really where we are at, unfortunately. Not really going to help us. So we get Frost Trickster, Basic Conjuration. We have like so few Learn cards. We have what? Pop Quiz and Rise, and that's it for Learn cards. We have 2 summonings so far as our Learn, as our lessons. I mean, it's probably Witherbloom Pledge Mage, I guess, which is like pretty reasonable. We're not taking solid first pick. It's cardable tables. This card's pretty freaking bad. Um, and like it only would be mildly playable in our deck because of Blot Up Sky. But you can't like do nothing and just cast Blot and win. You have to like defend yourself because Blot won't defend you if you turn to cast it. So I think we're gonna play. I think we're gonna Witherbloom here. Just pick the Pledge Mage, which seems pretty decent in our deck. Conjuring's good, but I don't know. We're not learning that much. I think his card is good. Maybe I'm overvaluing this card. I think that like Trickster is also just like in our deck. So take Pledge Mage. Not really excited about it. We get past a Stadium, a Field Historian, a Mage Duel, which is pretty good. Pledge Mage Pop Quiz. Yeah, this is a pretty easy Mage Duel, I think. We have a couple bad creatures to fight with, so yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Ship the Cauldron here. Yeah, wouldn't mind a Drake or two. You used to call me on Witherbloom Command. Not a very commanding card. Guys, packs are just so bad. I just don't understand how bad these packs are. Like, is there a card in this pack that I'd want in any deck? Like, Plum can be okay. Pillar Drop's fine. Like, all the cards, I guess Guided Voice is really good, but are we just like Vortex runnering here? Like, I guess. It's just like so mopey. We're currently at about 18, 17-ish playables. Alright. Like, third picking a Vortex Runner is just terrible. Necro Blossom Snarl. Another Witherbloom Pledge Mage. A Quandrix Campus. A Curate. I mean... God. We're obviously base blue-green. We have 2 green-black lands. Just like a second Pledge Mage. Like, Pledge Mage is like okay. It's certainly fine. It's not incredible or anything. We kind of need playables, though. Alright, I guess. And then Show Confidence, Containment Breach. Letter Archivist. Frost Trickster. We don't really have much removal, so like Trickster is sort of like the bad removal, bad slowdown card. We're also lacking in fixing for white for Blot Up the Sky, which is like kind of a concern. But I don't really want a letter in this deck because we have like a decent amount of air already. We can't afford to just like play letter and not do anything. So I think we're just gonna play Frost Trickster. It's another really weird draft. I just can't pop a good draft off here. All right, so Silver Gold Campus is great. That gives us a white source, make things a little easier for us. I mean, Pass Color is obviously cool and all, but rest of the pack's pretty bad. Campus it up. Not really thrilled if we're playing like a Plains and a Campus for our white splash, but what you gonna do, you know? What you gonna do? Why is the rum gone? Another Quintoris or Quintorius or whatever. Oh my god, what the heck is going on? I mean, Laurel's like such a trap, like, anyway, but what are these packs? I just don't understand. All these cards are so bad. Like Reskull, Big Play, Stonerise Serpent, Promising Dusk Mage. Like, ugh. I'm just gonna cut this. I think I'm not playing any cards with back. Whatever. So we have 20 playables at the moment. Yeah, I really hope that this is like a common thread. The problem is like, if you know if my pods decks are all really bad, we're gonna play out of pod with the same deck. So like, ugh. Sam said Reskull is better than you think. Yeah, I mean, we don't even have any like ways to make big tokens though. Usually it's good because you're like making 8/8s with curve anyway. There's just like not a playable card. There's so much some Mardu back and we're freaking Simic. Alright, well there's your solve the equation, but like it's just not good. Alright, so the lore hole's pretty open. I guess we're gonna solve. I am not happy with this deck at all. I don't know what it is, folks. I just can't get this format. I just don't understand. Like, I don't know what it is. I Are you kidding me? Should we like move in? Like, what is going on? Like, I don't understand. Stadium backup wing edition. I shaved my hair. No, we're losing with hair too. Stadium's awful. So, all right, I guess. I think we're playing some Moldering Karoks, however awful that is. Man, I don't know. The thing is that, like, it feels like in this draft, the packs have just been awful, but it can't be that every draft. You know, clearly I'm doing multiple things wrong. Yeah, I mean... Commons plays, I guess. So now our splash sort of works. No sciences. Like, every back's just so mopey. Alright, we have a deck. Not thrilled about it, but here we are. We are done drafting. That is definitely, that is where we are right now. So, let's cut these basics. And 30, 8, 7, 6, 25 cards. Double Curate, Double Apprentice, Blot of Sky. Oh, wait, Fractal Summoning is in our board. And then Inkling Summoning is in our board. And 7 to 6, 5 to 4, 20, this is 23 cards. So I guess we're playing 2 Moldering Karoks. Oh, man. Well, this is our deck. Gotta add some lands. We're gonna play... I haven't played planes. We have literally one white card, and we have Archway Commons, Silverquill Campus, and no way to find a planes. I don't think we play planes. Let's play some good amount of islands. Actually, I'm sorry, we're flashing black. I don't even need a swamp. We just have like campus, campus, campus. And now we're like splashing Rise though. I guess we're gonna play a plains. Plains class is Rise also. Yeah, we're splashing black for literally oh my god, what did we do? Moldering Karag? What is going on? What did I do? One, two, three. I want to play plains. We have 2 Witherbloom campuses, so... And then we're going to play some forests. We don't have that many green cards either, honestly. And we have 2 Witherbloom campuses and a Quandrix campus. No swamp. Alright, I think that's our deck. Alright, round 1, Sweatsuit Invitational. Let's go. Our deck is something else, but our pod is also, hopefully all our decks are bad because the pools seem really, really bad. But we'll go first, and we'll keep. We only have like 2 lessons too. Like, it's just a weird draft. I just don't understand. Island, sure. Eureka. Needlethorn Drake. That card's not too good against us, so. Alright, we can Runner or Pop Quiz. Pop Quiz only gets Fractal Summoning or the other summoning, so we'll just play Runner and say go. Teamer. Okay. Teamer. Quandrix Blood Mage. Okay, that's not bad. It's fine, I guess. Frost Trickster. Definitely gonna draw cards here, so. Freaking Moldering Carahog on the splash. Oh my god. Coming in on the attacks. Alright, you got me. What do you got? Show me the worst. What do you got for me? Curate. Sure. So, bet a card, draw a card, sure. 16. Eureka. Oh, no land. Oh my god, you're killing me. Alright, that's pretty good, I guess. So we can, like, attack for 2 and just play the Pledge Mage. It is pretty funny. We have Blot Out the Sky in our hand, and, all blue-green lands in play, but sure. Cultivate. Sure, it's a nice one. It's a nice one. Looks like red's a pretty light splash here. And a bold attack is made. A bold attack into our Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Are we willing to call this crazy attack? I don't think we are. Normally, this is kind of weird, but I think that our draft pop is so bad that big play is certainly in play. And the card's actually, like, really bad. But, alright, we're going to start by playing Pop Quiz. Subtraction is also possible, too. That'd be really good. Solve the equation. Alright. I mean, we don't really have any removal in our deck. We have Aether Helix, which is kind of, like, fine. Now we can just, like, Frost Trickster, I guess. And I guess we're just saying go. If we think they have Subtraction, we don't want to attack the Vortex Runner, because that's a bad trade anyway, because we're getting close to lands. Not trading Pledge Mage for Needlethorn, so Masterpiece. Pretty big. Pretty big. 5/5 here coming in clutch. Another land. Alright. I mean, now, like, Kelp Guy's getting pretty there, too. What can I solve for? Just, like, solve for, like, a draw card, I guess. Play Kelp Guide, say go. And hope we can pull it all together. I mean, Burying Books, Aether Helix. Helix is obviously pretty good if we can get just trade off like Pledge Mage or something. I guess Mage's Duel is kind of dope. We could just Mage's Duel and kill the Quandrix Pledge Mage. It's kind of cool. It's also mana efficient for this turn too. All right, sure, I'll buy that. We're going to leave Frost Trickster behind. Still a ways off from casting his Blot out of the sky. That's for sure. It's me, Mario. Alright, I mean... probably need to commit at least one block here. Looking like big play, but... what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Come get me. Sure. Little trample action, too. Alright. So we can summoning for a 5/5. We have a tapper here. Another Witherbloom Pledge Mage. That's fine. You just jam that. We are unfortunately unable to tap with this. Could have made a 6/6, I guess, but we have to line up some awkward double blocks. We can just do that too. All right. Frost Trickster's kind of gross here. Oh, you can actually untap it, so like that's kind of cool. Sure. So like, untap this. Probably just gonna chump the 5/5. Like do this. We could like go 5/5 on 5/5 at both of these in the 4/4, but then we can't beat the Frost Trickster either. So I think we're just gonna. Oh man, it's gross. So we want to leave ourselves with the Pledge Mage in play. I think I'm just gonna jump. Runner's like probably not gonna factor into this game. I don't think. Talk about staying alive. Spring Main, sure. And Field Trip, sure. So, attacking into our onboard trick and then playing a mildly playable common is a pretty good turn for us on a game we're definitely behind. So, would love to draw a land here, preferably a black land, so I can play a 6/6 and then have my tapper on. Get your tapper on. Get your tapper on. Alright, there's your land. It's not the color we're looking for, but then you get a summoning, which is pretty annoying, but sure. I'm gonna make it a 6/6. Certainly sizes well against the board. And we're like somewhat stable here now. We're still miles from casting Blot out of the sky. Oh man. They drew. I mean, they drew a land and just played it immediately, so that's good for us, I guess. We're gonna tap the 5/5. Might actually just tap the Drake because we know they don't have a trick, and all of our cards line up well aside from the Drake. So feels a little weird, but 6/6 on 5/5, 5/5 on 3/2, and then 2/2 on 2/2. They're topping. That's not good. I mean, there's our black source, I guess. We can, like, untap it and play Molder and Karok. We are beating the board currently, so sure. Crikey! Reckless Amplimancer. Enough mana to pump it twice. Sure. Biblioplex Assistant. That can return probably Eureka to try and get us the lands for Blot of Sky. Sure. Do I want to scry before I cast this? I think I do. Which looks silly, but... Mage's Duel, I mean, we wouldn't have Mage's Duel till next turn, and then what are we, like, dueling with? You know, like, we're beating the board currently. Just tap this thing down. So we're going to scry first. But actually, we got to keep that one, okay. And then we're going to go for this in the draw, too, I think. So now we can draw a moment, play the land, pay the thing, and play Blot Out Sky for 100,000 next turn. We could have just like played the land and blotted next turn, but I think we can wait. So we'll get more out of it if we cast it for X equals more than, you know, whatever. So bigger number is better. Metal Mario is Mario 64. I mean, Metal Mario is a ability in Mario 64, yes. I'm not sure if it's in other games. Well, I haven't played the other Mario games, so... I'm playing Mario Odyssey. I'm playing it for like 8 months now. I haven't had time to finish it, but... We're gonna tap the Amplimancer. They're going to play another one, sure. Does seem like card quality in our pop is a little low, you know? Bottom, sure. Okay. We will be casting Blot Out the Sky for a lot next turn. A lot. I guess we're tapping an Amplimancer. Like they have 7, 8, 9, 10. If they could pump it twice to an 8, 8. It's pretty awkward. I think we block with Karok and 6/6. That's 9 total power and toughness. So it'll trade Amplimancer for 6/6, and we gain 3 life. We should just survive a turn we cast Blot, then we untap and win. So Alright, I mean, QQ. That's 10. X is 10. I can make it 11. That seems unnecessary, though. We can use Tapper and just not die next turn, so... You're up. I guess 11 would be lethal, technically, but we can just tap the Neilthorn Drake if we have to. No Draconic Intervention. Yeah, that would be a problem. So we're in their upkeep. They're deciding if a Scry or not, I guess. Oh, yeah, this thing too. Yeah, right. That is a flyer. Does have wings. Yeah. Swamp Maelstrom Pulse. Bring it on. That would have been a fun mystical archive. Bookworm. I don't think that's enough. Man, they really played some cards there. Bury in books. Okay. We could just like bury the colony, tap the bookworm, block whatever, and kill them. Yeah, it's fine. Hot Sizzle resub. Thanks so much. Month number 2, most important month. Maybe we should have left one back. Maybe we're overkilling here on the attack. Sure, whatever. Game's over. I win. You lose. Flaying might have just been too good and limited, honestly. Opponents have a tank. They have 14 mana. If they had the learn trample card, we're just dead, right? They just like pump this, then pump it twice. It's a 20 power creature. They do really like touching all the cards. I should let back like 2 of these. There's no reason to attack with all 10 of them. That's stupid. Hopefully I'll get punished for it. Zam, reset. Thanks so much.
You go do a set review for Modern Horizons 2 when the Foo set reveal comes out.
Yep. Definitely. Cool. Alright, got the first game there. That's our deck. We have to play Blot to win the game. But we stall decently well to it, so... Just submitting. Just have the cards we have. Man, what a... these drafts, I just don't get them. I just don't understand. Like... Coral's gifting subs. Thanks so much, Coral. You great. Let's hear it for Coral.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
Easy sideboarding. No changes. No changes. Thanks, Coral. I appreciate it. All new subs. Join Discord. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure you follow, of course. How's it going, everyone? If you're just tuning in, the Hunter Pence Sweatsuit Invitational Draft Tournament. round one. I mean, this is our deck. Sure. The Naked Frost Trickster. Alright. I mean, it's like trick back, I guess. Get tricky. That card's real. Planes, okay. Okay. Are we gonna like solve for a card draw spell? Oh man, just so slow and bad. I guess Vortex Runner lines up a double block, which just gets blown out probably, but please don't. Please don't. Barian books, sure. I mean, could have been worse. Could have been worse, I guess. Another Vortex Runner. Can you stop at the Vortex Runners? Can we just like chill? I mean, I want to shuffle this thing away, so I don't want to draw it, so... Alright. I guess Aether Helix is like pretty fine. Mage's Duel doesn't really do much. Card hits, you know? It's not small. It's not small. Yeah, we're pretty dead. That wasn't bad. I mean, if they have nothing, this is really good. This holds the board, gains life, buys time, etc., etc. Please stop playing spells. Alright, so you're telling me there's a chance. Kinda, not really. Oh my god, please stop. I didn't draw. Why do we keep drawing Vortex Runner? Oh. Our deck's really bad on a hail. Our deck's just really bad. Blot Out of Sky, unfortunately, is the kind of card where, like, you need to have a board presence of some kind when you cast it. It doesn't win the game by itself. You need to be stabilized, mostly. Oh, man. Tanking. I mean, that means we're 100% dead. There's no way this attack does not mean we're dead, so... I don't think that this attack is ever made without a trick. So they have a pump spell, and they were just working out if we're lethal or not with the amplifier, I guess. No, pump, okay. It's like a super aggro attack. Alright, I guess. Okay. So we need to tap one of the flyers. I guess we're just dead, right? We tap this, or tap this, I guess. Block here, go to 1. Yeah, I mean, cog work can sort of do it. Tapping the flyer is pointless because we died of both of these. So yeah, I mean, all right. So we got to block Trickster on Trickster, Pledge Mage on Pledge Mage, and the Drake gets in for 1, and then we need to untap and play our cog work. We could, in theory, win this game. It is totally unnecessary for the Pledge Mage to attack. It's just a free block for me, so... And now they have 10 mana to pump the Swice, too. Go to 1? Problem is, I don't think we can live. So can't play Cogwork and survive. I top the card too. Quandrix Apprentice. I guess we can Apprentice and blot off a sky for 2. So we gain the life we need and make the blocker we need. They top this card, so we gotta be dead, I assume. Apprentice and Runner dies to the flyer. We need to gain the 1 life. It's the literally only spell in our hand is Blot Off a Sky. We've all these bad creatures. So 6, 7, 8, 9. This is effectively an 8/8. All right. Back to 1. Okay. Dean of Theory, a 3/3 flyer for 4. That is probably close to good enough. I mean, maybe not. Cogwork here and say go. So now Cogwork checks the Dean of Theory. Inkling checks Drake. We need to chump block the Amplimancer because it's just like an 8/8 essentially. And Pledge Mage is kind of irrelevant. So we're like sort of alive. They play another land. So they're going to activate this. So exile top X cards to your library. Put a study counter on each of them. Then you may put a card you own and exile the study counter on it in your hand. So exile top 4. And they can put a Skirled Colony in their hand. And just like have it, I guess. It's pretty good. They're going to solve the equation. That's not good. Snow Day. That will probably do it. That will probably do it. Okay, this has got to be something good. It's like we have so few like spells. Oh yeah, all we have are these bad creatures. All of our magecraft stuff sucks. We can blot out a sky on top of our deck. So we can like runner here, and then they tap 2 flyers. We chump block and go to 1 again, but they don't untap, so we're just gonna lose anyway. We have to play another flyer. If I have Biblioplex, I can't play anything else. I mean, Aether Helix for a Frost Trickster is certainly reasonable. Snow Day tap Cogwork Biblioplex. Sure, it's fine too, I guess. I mean, we're just getting destroyed this combat anyway. I'm just gonna go next game. Alright. Oh, man. Alright, it's a pretty clunky hand there. Sure. Thoughts on Historic Anthology? I think it's pretty good. I did an article on it. I did an entire article going over every card in the set. The Amplimancer again. The Amplimancers never stop. Alright, we're going to keep this. Guide to turn 4 Pledge Mage. Broken. Broken. Quandrix Apprentice. Spring Maim, whatever, sure. Alright, so like next turn is like Apprentice Curate. Tap land. It's not bad. It's not bad. Opponent's deck is weird. They're like ramping a lot, but like the only things they seem to have to do with a lot of mana are just like pumping this thing. Don't think you've seen the red card yet. It's not bad. Alright, we have blot mana, which is good, I guess. Play this. I am not going to attack, just say go. What would give them priority here? Oh, I guess the charge through or whatever. Yeah, sure. Chance for Bronze Mythic tonight? Maybe. We'll see how long this goes. Definitely tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. Plan on putting in a long stream tomorrow, so. Okay. Like. I'm Platinum 2. It's not going well. You can't buy a win. Oh. You don't throw in Drake, sure. We don't need the planes. We have Silver Quill and Within Campus, so we can bin this. Keep Ether Helix. Now I'm totally cool trading Pledge Mage away, but I don't think I want to bounce currently, so I guess I'm not. And just let go, I guess. Sandblock coaching such stream went good. It'll all be up on YouTube tomorrow. It's a me, Mario. Like, I just don't understand like all the cultivates and the 2-drops. Like, sure. All right, sure. Bottom. All right. I mean, Aether Helix doesn't do anything at present because we can have nothing to return. So we're just gonna play land as they go, I guess. We're one off of tapping things. We can make some blocks in combat and see what we can do. They can only pump the Reckless once, so... They're stopping on my upkeep. Ugh. Okay, so... That's a thing they can do, I guess. Alright, sure. So we tap these, they draw and discard. Can't do anything useful with this, so sure. Good old Moldy K. Fox Moldy K, yeah. I mean, again, nothing to do with Aether Helix here, so let's play this and say go. It's not like we're dying this turn, so it's a good draw. That's a good draw. And here they come. Hold on, here they come. Alright, so they have one pump available on the Amplimancer. And if they play a trick, they can. I'm gonna double block the Amplimancer, I think. Just try and kill that right now. We're taking a lot, but we're gonna gain 3. We gain life next turn too. Sure. So like that's cool. Man, we are good at drawing lands. So we're gonna bounce Master and replay the Moldering Karok, I guess. Master. Ugh. When I kill Sims, they lose Trample. I don't think Trample matters a ton. Maybe it does. Like now we're going to double block the colony. Like the Amplimancer was going to be really big next turn. It would have been an 8/8 trample, so like I think that was a pretty good exchange for us, all things considered. Trading Karok for Amplimancer. And now we can like double block colony, gain 3 life again. We draw like a spell, but what's up, Possum? Yeah, that's Symmetrist. Ah, crap. Oh, okay. They were looking at my molder, my Fox Molder here, so. Molder! Loxabots update? Yes, that might be my cool stuff video this Monday. I haven't decided yet. They're going to get Mercurial Transformation. That turns Fox Molder into a frog. Alright, that sucks. We're going to take 6 here and probably just die. Alright. The problem is, I don't know if we can survive this turn. We probably can. Alright. QQ. 7. X is 7. Donation bonus leaks? Don't ask. Don't ask. We tap the colony and try and win in 2 turns. Our doors are up. Put all the doors up. I haven't put the doorknobs on yet, but their board's very good versus 2 flyers. Yeah, I mean, we have tappers and stuff, you know. I still in New York, yeah. All right. That is a card drawing flying rare. Shit. Well, I misclicked my upkeep. I tried to hit it fast enough, but Mage's Duel is pretty sweet. So now we're definitely going to kill this thing. And now we can pump the Karok, attack with that too, which is awesome. So, pretty sick draw. And now we jam. And we're not going to tap the Master. We'll lose a flyer, which is fine. Deal 4, gain 4, which is also great. We get to scry. Sure. So it works for me. Their top card's got to be really, really good or they're dead. They're deciding if they can afford to campus or not. Like, do their outs require more mana? We had 2 pretty good top decks there. We have bottomed a million lands, so not a million, but also bottomed some spells too. But all right, they're gonna scry. Here it comes. That's a top. That's a top, folks. Boom, boom, bam, boom, 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 bam, bam, boom, bam, boom, 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 bam, bam. That's not good enough. You're dead. Fuck. Fox Molder. 4/4s. Guys aren't like dead yet, but I need to keep this. It's fine. Think I'm fine trading Pledge Mage for a 4/4. Just having 2 Crocs on defense. Kill them next turn. Mulder! This deck is so bad. Like, our deck's really, really bad. I mean, Molding Karok sucks, and we are splashing it in our deck. Alright, we won. We did win. We were victorious. Ugh. Alright, round number 2. Just told the Spartan bet story on Twitch. All YouTube folks, sorry. You gotta watch stream to catch stuff like that. I think story time can be a fun, like, BRB kind of thing. You know, like run like a little story while you go to the bathroom or whatever. Oh my god, this is our deck. This is our deck. Okay, we're gonna keep. Hand is about as good as we can be. Alright, so campus. And I guess we're gonna Quandrix Apprentice on too. Eye Twitch? Okay. Yeah, yes. And Mage's Duel if necessary. We heard a story about Jim waits while Jim waits. Field trip, sure. Gonna get... hopefully nothing too good here. Inkling Summon. Alright, sure. Eureka's pretty good, actually. I think we're just gonna solve for Blot. And just, like, get another land, moment for this land, and just, like, keep playing lands and playing freaking thingy. What's up, Moose? Our deck is really bad. We are 1-0, but our deck is not good. I'm not thrilled about our prospects. Let's get a land. And let's get ourselves Blot out the sky, the only good card in our entire deck. And, I mean, next turn we get to Eureka moment, put a campus into play. We're kind of ramping pretty decently here, so... Karok Wrangler. Okay. Now I think we're going to main phase the Eureka and try and find a green source and fight this and kill it. We could just cast Mage Duel, but like that's like a huge, huge, awful turn for us if we... It's not like the end of the world. Maybe we just cast Mage's Duel. Yeah, we'll just cast Mage Duel, not be fancy about it. Alright, sure. This is not ideal, but... Another land, cool. Don't want that thing getting out of control. And now we're just going to be playing Eureka next turn, probably. If you're going to have one good card in your deck, having it be Blot out the sky isn't bad, but we're really light on removal, so the problem is like this card doesn't stabilize well. Blood Researcher. Ram Session. Sure. Anatomy too. Yikes. Trickster. Tricky Trickster. We can wait a turn to Trickster. We'll Trickster after the Anatomy, so we're gonna like just play land, say go. It'll look like a Barbarian Books, and then we'll moment into commons. White. Okay. Could see the anatomy go on the eye twitch to like spread things out a little bit. Alright, sure. Not great, but sure. They're gonna send. Alright. No blocks. And then we can Trickster, tap something. Like, they're out. They only have one card left, so... Or at least, like, in the ballpark where we want to be. Campus. We already have campuses. Campus is kind of redundant, so take that. Put in commons. Heh. And there's the card we were, like, kind of repping. We draw Aether Helix. That's kind of cool. We can, like, Moldering Karok. And then Trickster or Runner here. I kind of like the Trickster on the eye twitch, honestly. You like, make some blocks, stay alive. And then I think you want to keep the blockers back for this on Menace. They have one card left. We like want things to die because we have the Aether Vortex also. Just gonna say go. This game's honestly going pretty well for us, but their card quality hasn't been super high. Sure. Brackish Trudge. So we could block here. We kind of want to Helix this, but at the same time, we can just Helix this and it kills it basically anyway, so we're just going to block here. And we're just going to keep chilling and not casting Blot because we don't need to cast Blot yet, so... that's 6, it's 4. We can Helix and Trickster here. Bounce Eye Twitch. Let's actually just jam first. We could just play Blot here. This is a turn where, like, we're probably not going to die next turn. But we could just wait and play more lands and play it later, I think. 6, 7. This can be a Helix Trickster turn. Tap the Eye Twitch. And just, next turn's probably our Blot turn. Now the board's pretty stable. Yeah. Alright. Now Moldering Karok into Brackish Trudge is less exciting because, like, it'll go in the bin. They can, but, like, we still gain life. And we just block. I think I want to keep blockers for Researcher, though. We can also just play more stuff here. Remember, our hand's freaking stacked. Like... What is this? We're just gonna Blot. So we're gonna attack with Karok, trade with Brackish Trudge. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I actually like the trade. We'll just like simplify the board and gain 3 life. Seven? Oops. Blot out the sky. It's pretty blotty. Pretty blotty. What's up, Mage? Alright, so... Just like, Witherbloom. Again, our pools seem really bad. Everyone's decks seem pretty bad so far. Our deck's terrible. So, again, that's okay when we're playing in pool, because it still feels kind of fair, but... If we do win our pod, and we have to play out of our pool, oh man, I'm not excited about that. But, just gonna stand pat here. I mean, we're playing all of our playables, so. Our deck's okay. It's like not. It's not. You know, it's just we've won every game by casting Blot Out of the Sky, and that is kind of what our deck is like sort of built to do. Not much removal, but without Blot Out of the Sky, we'd have trouble winning games. We need some sort of other plan. I didn't make a prediction. I'm sorry, folks. My bad. My bad. I twitch once again. Alright, campus go. No 2-drop. Love it. Bookworm, Masterpiece, Double Snow Day. You have the Pumper guys too. Trudge is kind of nasty there, honestly. We like might block Trudge with Guide here. We just like can't take 4 over the next few turns over and over again. I guess we could like play Pledge Mage next turn. Can't even cast Molder and Karok yet. We also have Aether Heal. Let's get it back too. I'm just gonna block here. Ooh. Ouchie wowie. Oh my god. Alright, take it easy. Alright, sure. Yeah, I guess. Don't play a 5/5 this turn. Thank God. Thank God. Alright, let's put in that. I mean, Molder and Karok is currently uncastable. Fox Molder here. We can, like, Aether Helix, get back our thing, which is pretty good. We'll just Helix here. Get back our Guide. We draw Black Source, we can cast Karok, and you can also just, like, Biblioplex back the Aether Helix. We're really grinding, folks. We're really grinding. What's up, Doctor? That's bad. And we didn't draw a thing either. Black Source. Think we're dead. I think we're dead. At least we're not like completely dead, but we're pretty close to dead. Oh my god. Right. Actual dead. Alright. Kind of rough hand there. Couldn't cast our splashed freaking moldy molders here. Play the 0-4 wall. That card is horrendous. Like, we can't play that card. We have, like, blockers, you know? That's awkward. I mean, like, Commons makes us cast our spells, so I guess we're casting that. Run. Arrogant Poet. Alright, we really need to draw a black or green land next turn. Card's good. That is not a black or a green land. Boy. That is a green land. Alright, you're gone. You're in. Moldy K here's got some work to do. Get out of the basement. Open up the X-Files. Take 5 here. Come on, Moldy Case. We got this. Stop playing things. That's, like, might be good at some point. Alright. Porky Lorky, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Thanks so much. I like your name. Welcome, Porky. Join my Discord. Please don't have a removal spell here. I mean, I don't know why the Researcher wouldn't attack and this would. That's freaking awesome. That's a trade and a half, sure. Cock Wrangler, sure. Didn't draw land. Mega tilt. Alright. I think we're in trouble. Drew from Texas. Awesome, my friend. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Been to Austin before. I played Pro Tour Austin in 2008, maybe? 2007. It's the one that I think Kibler... Did Kibler win that one? Like a Baneslayer Zoo deck won, I think. I played Dredge. That was Kibler's Pro Tour? Didn't do too well. My buddy Jay, though, from the 300 story, for a little continuity, top 16, and we had a split, so... We're in trouble, folks. We need to draw lands. We need to draw lands. I mean, Mage's Duel is freaking great here. We could, like, moment look for a green source. Mage's Duel the Karok on the Karok. And if they go big on the Poet, we have the, oh my god. We have Burying Books, too, so... Ouchie wowie. Ouchie wowie. So now we gotta, like, Burying Books the Wrangler. And we just, like, can't do anything, though. We have drawn land number 5. This will allow us to play either Moment plus Mage's Duel or Aether Helix. Witherbloom, Pledge Mage, also a possible option. Honestly, not a bad one. I mean, it's like, I feel like I'm in this spot so often in this format where if this card is good, where is it? If this card is good, I lose the game. If this card is not good, I can stabilize. I feel like I'm in this spot like every third game in this format. So Helix bounces this. They attack in flying, and we go to 2, which is pretty bad. They recast it, and then we, I guess, Moment plus Mage's Duel. That's not bad, actually. We play Pledge Mage. They attack. And, like, now I get blown up by tricks, too. Alright, sure. I just want Helix here. The runner's just so bad, too. It's just, like, so bad early, and then if you're in the late game, you're winning anyway. Please don't play any more things. I think you might actually be okay here, folks. If you draw a land, you can go Burying Books plus Mage's Duel. Eye Twitch, sure. Stupid Blood this guy. We could blot for 2 and then fight with Karok and gain 8 life, which is pretty good. They're also at 10. Like the poet is not free. Then blot out for Sky for 2 is also pretty good. So I think we're gonna do that. Actually, we're just gonna blot for 2. That's new. What's that? This is a new dialogue. Mage Duel with Karok is really good. I don't like this pause. What you pausing for here? You have the cantrip Reen card. Still loses the fight, so. Speak of a devil, it's Jay. Jay says he's good for the 12th in the evening. Alright, they have charge through. Okay. Put the counter on the researcher. Okay. Attack. If they had put the counter on the Karok, they could have blocked with Eye Twitch then. But alright, then we're going to send in... Now I can't send Runner, but send this in. Big life total exchange here. We have Berry here too. I think we're in pretty good shape this game, honestly. Karok's actually been pretty good. I talked a lot of shit, but they're just gonna take it. All right. Yeah, I mean, obviously the miss land drops hurt, but Karok has like bought us enough time, sort of. And now, I guess like yeah, we're dead to 3 extra damage, but not many things deal 3 extra damage like the bad pump spell does. That's really it. So, what are you gonna do? Lifelink is the nut. I mean, Lifelink is really good. Just like. Karok's a 3/3 in a world of 4/4 tokens and 8/8 fractals, you know? Like, this is not particularly good. In the battle of, like, stinky decks, I guess it's fine, you know? What did they just do? I wasn't even looking. Is it upkeep Scry? Scry bottom? Sweet. We know we love a good bottom here. Alright, so the Eye Twitch is going to poke in for 1. Time's running out here. No timeouts left. Nothing doing, they say. Nothing doing. Alright, so I don't want to trade a Blot for an Eye Twitch. Sub 600, thanks to Resub, appreciate that. I think we just Karok here. They probably trade with the Poet, which is great for us, I think. Let me just play Pledge Mages. Start playing Pledge Mages. If we let them learn here, then, like, that's pretty bad for us, I think, because they can turn on their life stuff and just do more things, so... Now, obviously, we have Burying Books, too, so... Sweatsuit Invitational, folks. Sweatsuit. You wish it was a swimsuit Invitational, because I would win. All right. Should have a rule. I can't use the same sound bit twice in the same half an hour period. Crocs coming in. Here it comes. Hold on, here it comes. Mulder Crocs gonna want to believe. Well, the new artifact lands in Modern Horizons to make an impact in Modern. The Boros one is very good for Nahiri Boom because it's indestructible for Boom Bust and it's just a duel too, so just have a trick. Alright, so we're gonna bury in books here. Otherwise they gain 2 life, pump the thing, and then our thing dies and everything's terrible for us. So it's actually insane for us. We're actually going to trample over too, so it works out really well. Blow them out, bury, gain 3, deal 3. Looking good. Looking good. But yeah, a tap dual land is much better than a colorless indestructible land, I think. Probably want like a mixture of them, but that'd be one of the first decks that I play once that comes out. Alright, we got it. We won. Baby Blots and crappy life layers. Baby Blots and Mulder. Baby Blots and Mulder. Alright, let's keep going. Round 3. Let's go. Hunter Pence. Sweatsuit Invitational. This is the finals of our draft pod. A 32-player single elimination. Our pod felt very weak. The card pool, as you can see with the cards in my deck, the card pool felt pretty weak. And that's the scary part here, where our opponent's decks have also seemed weak. The problem is, if we do win this round, not to get ahead of ourselves, we'll be playing out of pod and playing against the winners of the other pods, which is scary. So, Madeline, thanks to the raid. Appreciate that. Good games, my friend. All right, so let's go to camp. Let's go to camp. Blue, red. Okay. Sure. Just gonna go to camp. A little camp action. Tomb Shredder is the first play of the game, sure. Vortex Runner. You can see the decks aren't great, obviously. Fuming Effigy, okay. We are going to probably Eureka here, I guess. Just like take the 4. 4 is kind of a lot, but burying and booksing a Fuming Effigy does not feel pretty good. So let's play as I go. We have Eureka and Bury up. We could have, I guess, Eureka and Mage Duel to kill this. That might actually be better. That might actually be better. Pledge Mage, sure. Yeah, I should have probably Moment plus Mage Duel last turn. I think that was a mistake. We're not going to bury here. We're going to Moment, so we'll take 4. Our deck is Blot Out the Sky and a bunch of garbage, basically. We've won every single game with Blot Out the Sky. Except for our last game, which is like a blot for 2, but like it still was part of the victory. Alright. I mean, we still have Pop Quiz Mage's Duel, but now like now they have mana untap, which is not great for us. Aether Helix, not really great. Got the old Biblioplex. Alright, what's like Pop Quiz, Mage's Duel? I don't think there are many cards that blow us out here off of that, honestly. Pledge Mage, Fractal Summoning. Yeah. Subtraction would be really good. That would be really, really good. But most, like, Heated Debate, other removal spells, we're going to cycle Outburst and pump their Tomb Shredder. And deal a point of damage, sure. Alright, I mean, that plays, because now our Vortex Runner is just, like, terribly sized for blocks. So we're going to jam here, actually. It's not blocking, so might as well just jam. We also kind of, like, want it to die, too, because we have nothing for Helix in our graveyard. So they have, like, proactive instant or sorcery attack for 6 here. It's pretty bad for us, but we're a mana short from Pledge Mage and Bury also, which is not great. Alright, cool. That's fine. Man. Yeah. So the weak card pool thing is still looking pretty accurate. We can, like, Biblioplex back something. And then have Burying Books up also. Bibliopax doesn't really block anything that well, though. We can double block the Shredder. And have Bury up. That's kind of fine. It's like not great, but then we can draw a land for Pledge Mage. We're putting a card on top, though, so we're not going to draw a land. We can Mage's Duel. We can Pledge Mage. That doesn't really work either. Alright. We could just like... Alright, yeah, let's just play land. Let's Biblioplex targeting... I guess we're one land off of Runner being a 3-3 also, which is pretty good. Let's put back... I think it's Mage's Duel. Duel plays well with Fractal Summoning also, so... Alright, so you're up. Feels like we're very much just in stay alive mode. They have 4 lands in play and less cards in hand than us. We have almost double their lands and double their cards, so... Alright, I'm pretty happy with a double block here. It's just a 1-for-1 trade, and if they go for a trick, we blow them out Burying Books. That's great for me. I'm very happy there. And we're in no rush to play Mage's Duel, so... Oh my god. Yeah, alright. So maybe... I guess our pool was just really, really weak. Now we're going to Pledge Mage, tap land, go. We are a little shields down here if I can kill this. Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty bad for us. Maybe we can just like, wait. Can we like just Fractal Summoning Mage's Duel just to like guarantee we stay alive? So if I play Pledge Mage and they just kill it and attack, I guess, yeah, 10. That could be pretty bad. Let's make the play that not dies here. Doesn't die.
2-0. 3 more to win it.
What do we even fight though? All their cards are so terrible, you know. It's probably just a freaking general. Alright, I mean... They are 2-0. They clearly have something going on over here, you know? And then... I'm not going to attack either. I just really want to stay alive and not get cheesed out. And next turn is Pledge Mage with Burying Books up, so there's no point in poking him for 2. We'll just not die. If they untap it like we're to bounce this and get it for 5, that's like inexcusable for us in this position. So now we're like super safe. We have Pledge Mage, Burying Books. Now we can attack for 2 safely. Can Helix... I guess we're only getting back Vortex Runner, in theory. I mean, I feel like they're going to play a pump spell. We're going to blow them out, so... Infuriate. Alright, they're going to pass now. So we're just trading Historian for Pledge Mage. And Infuriate. Okay. Sure. Go on. Tell me more. Now we can get back Pledge Mage with Helix. We have a Tapper. We have a premium removal spell. We have Campuses in play. We have more mana than them. Curate. Alright, so... We're just gonna, like, guide here. We could just, like... We could, like, Helix back. Helix this and just guide. Alright, I'm just gonna attack first, see what they do. Kind of want to save Helix for the 3-2, but like sizing wise, it doesn't really matter anyway. All right, yeah, we're just gonna do this. Bounce this. Get back our Pledge Mage. Play Kelp Guide. Next turn we have Pledge Mage, Curate, or Barium books. So like, they're at 9. We have a bunch of power in play and a tapper, and our hand's great. They can make a 3-2 here if they want to and get it for 3, which is like fine. They're not going to do it. So they're going to keep this treasure, which is a little scary. Now they have 7 mana total, so they could have some big spell. There's your predictions, by the way, those who missed it. We get some believers. We got some believers. Nez, thank you. Aww. Nez says, thank you for the streams. Always keeping me entertained. That's my job.
Waka waka.
Triple X red burn spell. That cost 8 to deal 1,000,000 damage, so I just hope they don't not die to that. That'd suck. We have Pledge Mage plus gain of life, so they can't 10 us. But what about Zoidberg? Alright, sure. I mean, this comes in tapped, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna attack and just win over 2 turns, I guess. Nez, you're a sub now. Thanks, Doctor. I'm drooling all over myself. This is me. This is my job. I do this for a living. I make fart noises and drool myself while playing Magic on the internet. They gonna outburst me? They get another one? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll give him that. We got no recourse to that, but we're still playing Pledge Mage, having a bunch of stuff up too, so. Mizzix Mastery is a card they could definitely have. It's like, their deck doesn't seem great, but they are in the finals, so like, they probably have some good stuff going on. What could that be? You know, figuring that out's a good thing. Let's play this. Just land. We can actually curate Orbarian books by untapping a land. Yeah, they have 2 of this card. Outburst, and they play one on turn 2 to make a treasure. Oh god. Oh god, I can't look. I can't look. I'm not gonna look. Nope, I'm not looking. I don't know what's happening. Everything's fine. I'm a flamingo with my head in the ground. Ostrich? What is it? Flamingo? That's it? Just curves? Alright, sure. They're dead. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Just throw the book at him. We don't even need this burying books, right? 5, 6, 7? Yeah, alright. Alright. That's game 1. That's game 1. So some aggression from them, for sure. I don't even know. I mean, we could, like, maybe bring in the wall. Wall's pretty bad. Crocs and Blot. That was our first game win, folks. We did not cast the card Blot Up the Sky. I'm just going to put that out there for you, right? I honestly think that, like, our Moldering Crocs are pretty good against them. I might cut this solve the equation. Is it just, like, kind of slow and bring in, like... I might bring in the wall. Oh, God. The wall. The wall is something. The wall's pretty freaking bad. We didn't cast a character that game either. Blots and Crocs. The wall's pretty bad. I'm not bringing in the wall. If they're like super aggressive in game 2, I'll bring in the wall. But it's like pretty bad. You believe these doubters? You believe these doubters? I mean, this is our deck, so we're keeping, I guess. Like, we have Trickster and Biblioplex. Wait a minute. They chose to draw? What? We're off the deep end, folks.
Inconceivable!
I'm a little sadder if I keep knowing when to play and not to draw, but alright. Illustrious Historian, okay. On the draw, this keep is definitely correct. On the play, It's a little worse. Tome Shredder again. Attack. Please attack. Attack me. Coward. 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 We need a black source. And then a white source. Taking any trade offered here. Because we have Helix in our hand, so... People just love touching my cards. Grinning Angus. Okay. That makes me nervous. That makes me nervous. Shit. I guess it is a 2-3, right? So Grinning Angus is +2 mana. If they want it. They want it. This is the first printing of this card since Future Sight. God. Allergies are still there. They're a little better, but they're still there. Blocking. Definitely a trick, but whatever. It doesn't actually matter what blocking is. They have a trick for sure, so still blocking 100% of the time. Research is pretty good. Research is pretty freaking good. Alright. I mean, we're at 18. I would love to draw like 2 lands in a row here, preferably swamp plains. I don't think we actually have any swamps in our deck, so... They're tanking. Jeez. What you thinking about? What you thinking about? What you thinking about? What you thinking about? This card was like common back in the day. They're discarding Shock, Fuming Effigy. Wow, we didn't draw land. God, that's a tilt. All right. I think we're playing a Naked Biblioplex Assistant. They have no lands to discard? That's possible, I guess, you know. I don't think you cast Compulsive Vision with no lands in hand, though. Like, doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, discarding Shock Effigy is pretty insane. That means their hand must be, like, busted. The Shock and Effigy are both pretty solid. We need lands bad. Records on the screen, folks. 2-1. Prismari Pledge Mage, sure. They have Grinning Angus Grape Shot. Alright. You got me. You got me. It's busted. I think we're in trouble, folks. Just enjoying lands. We need some lands. That's a land. Alright. Suppose I can return the Frost Trickster. And I guess I'll bounce Grinning Angus, I suppose. Like, yeah, it doesn't feel good, but sure. Yeah, they could have, like, Grape Shotted for a lot, right? Look at all these fancy cards. A lot of fancy cards. Attack for 2. I like it. Pillar Drop Warden. I like that too. Okay. I would prefer to swamp, but sure. Now the question is, can I play Cogwork? I think we can. I think we're just going to play Cogwork and say a prayer doesn't die. Cogwork, I need you. I really need you this turn. We need to untap with you. You can mess with our opponent's graveyard. You're a great defender. You're astoundingly good looking. You're smart. You're thin. You're really good at sorting books. I just need you. I need you, buddy. I need you right now. I need you right now. That's a Burning Ingus. Oh, stabilization. All right. I mean, now I can start like eating their graveyard too. So we like tricks. Yeah, we need black mana now. We still have pieces of the equation to put together. I mean, runner block's okay. I feel like runner trickster. Like, what are we exiling here that we like really care about? Like, this is whatever. I mean, they can certainly Ingus and play the 5 mana spell next turn, but if they have Mystic Mastery or Grave Shot, that'd be pretty sick. They're gonna reject me? I played the wrong card first and didn't play around reject? I guess? Who plays this card? Whatever, bottom of the library, whatever. Same thing. Now they're going to cast the 7 mana spell and kill my thing and we're going to lose. Yeah, Moldy Casey's pretty good against them, honestly. Agent Molder. Alright, they have good cards. They have good cards. I mean, they've already cast Infuriate. There's like a +2/+0. We could like block this and try and keep us alive. They obviously have a trick here. I'm going to block here. Just hope they have like a +2/+2 effect or something like that. Okay. Still alive. Are they planning on like rebuying Shock maybe? So they have Tempted by the Auric, double of the 5 damage spell. I mean, they could have had a trick that like wouldn't win that combat step. That was the idea. Say they have like the +2/+0 in first strike. Tanking. They're going to buy back Infuriate to try and go for the kill next turn. We have freaking Burying Books in our hand, too. Oh, my God. We, like, might get him. We're actually just dead, though. Yeah, we're just dead. I think he can't attack with this. Okay. I mean, I'm going to block here. One more land is unblockable, so and they're gonna pass the damage with Infuriate in their hand. Okay. That's really weird. They have the 5 damage spell in their hand. I was dead anyway, it didn't matter. They're just playing on a counterspell. Yeah. Alright, sure. So, I mean, we're just, like, dead and we can't do anything. It's like we couldn't deal with it anyways, so... So, it didn't even matter because they have 5 damage regardless, so... Please kill me. Can't believe they chose to draw. Like, how do you choose to draw? Like... Deck's, like, pretty aggressive. Yeah, obviously. Alright, so... Game 3. Yeah, let's let it ride, I guess. Our hand was really awkward. Like, I would have thought about keeping on the play if I realized it was on the play, because I just never would think in 100,000 million years they would choose to draw. So I didn't even look, obviously. Put them on the play? No. Like... Our deck is the Stay Alive deck. Like... Sure. Awkward, but sure. Commons means we can cast our spells. We got all Fox Molder here, so... Illustrious. Moldy K. I'm a little tempted to block here just to stay alive, but I think with Moldy K available and Pled Mage, I think we're fine. That's pretty scary. That's a scary one. Alright. That's scary. That's pretty scary. They've shown Infuriate so far. What's Infuriate? +3, +2. I think we're in pretty good shape here. The Wither Blue Blood Mages seem really good against them. We have Rise coming up the rear too, so. Alright. We're super aggro compulsive researches. Think we're in reasonable shape here. Tanking. Two spells again. Masterpiece, Tome Shredder. Alright. Alright, I mean, we're happy jamming here. I would love to trade Karok for Golem. Sure. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm just gonna freaking jam. Whatever you got, I'm gonna make you have it. Dubs blocks, sure. We might put the Historian first. So if they have Infuriate, it'll kill it at least. It's like they obviously have a trick here. They discarded 2 spells. They have all spells in their hand, and like they have 5 mana open. So just like guarantee we kill this. Whatever. We'll just do this. Whatever. Sure. What do you got? What? What?
Inconceivable!
Is there a Wrath in this set? There's like that dragony Wrath. I'm just gonna go freaking solve for X then, or whatever. Solve for Blot. I'm not playing Pledge Mage here. They could have that Wrath. That's a really, really weird play. Practical Research. Sure. Draconic Intervention, that's the one. So they get exile this Masterpiece, deal 7 to everything. Draw 4, discard 2. Their deck is good, yeah, as far as like filtering through the chafe, that's for sure. Takes a long time to research, you know? Takes a long time. Many tax dollars. Tax dollars? Maybe not tax dollars. Who knows? Alright, what'd they do? We get a campus or an island. It's our first campus. We're just playing a tap line this right now. That's fun. And I'll get Blot Up Sky. And they chose to discard another compulsive research. They have a lot of freaking card draw. Jeez. Alright. I mean, you're up. Feels like they have a bomb we haven't seen yet. I could definitely see that. I'm thinking Mystic's Mastery. Thank you, Mystic Mastery here. Like, woo! Two compulsive research is wild. Compulsive research is really, really good. Card was a common back in the day too. It was a common in the bounce land format. So you'd like turn 2 Signet, turn 3, bounce land, bounce your land, like floating mana, cast compulsive research, discard the land you drew. Or bounced. Pillar drop Warden. Okay. We might rise this. They can buy back like Mastery or whatever, Masterpiece. So let's rise that. Get in for a bunch. Exile Masterpiece, I guess. I'm not interested in jamming Blot yet. We're winning the game right now, so we can just like small ball our way to victory, I think, and see what happens later. Like that's pretty good. Get Fractal Summoning. Just gonna jam, I think. I think I'm okay trading Quander's Apprentice for Historian. At this point. Maybe not. Could have Subtraction, sure. Here comes Rooster. Thanks for following. Appreciate that. It's your first time here at that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Welcome. Hunter Pence, Sweatsuit Invitational, round 3, 32 player, single elim. Sure. We got more where that came from. This is probably our Blot turn. Because it would require a massive rule spell, and they can't negate it or something like that, too, so... I mean, unless they have some sort of rare master rule spell, they're going to die to the Blot. And we still have Fractal Summoning and Pledge Mage behind, too. $32 players. The cog work. We cogging it up here. Alright. Force our opponent to fight in the shade. And then am I interested in trading here? I still think I'm not. Because if I do manage to kill all of our stuff, like... I don't know. I don't know what they could possibly have here, but I'm just going to say go. Our hand's still reasonably juiced. They do have 7 cards in hand. They are currently DOB. So. Dob. I mean, they could, like, Grape Shot. That's a weird tap, though. That's not a Grape Shot tap. They could, like, you know, Grape Shot, ping, 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 whatever. Teach, for example. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Do they have Ingus better? Sure. I mean, it's still, like, fine. You know, like, could be worse. Moldy. All right, so we play. I think we fractal summoning, and then stack with everything. Yeah, like that. You know, like that was like the best they could do probably, as far as like Grave Shot's one of the best cards they could deal with summoning, and like we're still just in really good shape. So again, they have Mystic's Mastery. I think we're dead. They get to cast Grave Shot, Teach, Outburst, Research, Research, Research. So Storm count would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 5 on Outburst. Can they teach to copy the Outburst too? We're 26. I don't think we can die. We got a Moldy K in the hole. It's in the holster. Sure. That is one way to kill a Blotty Blot. Alright, they're all dead. I am very scared of Mystic's Mastery, I'm not going to lie. I probably should have scryed, but sure. Oh, you're right. It doesn't work with Storm. Are you I don't know how the card's worded, but all right. Moldy. I'll let the guarantee victory for next turn. I'm just gonna play 2 things. They have some Wrath that can kill a 7/7. I guess so be it. I actually exiled their. Never mind. They have more. All right. What do you got for me? Was our Gargoyle? I mean, this thing. Tempted by the Orc. Effigy. You're dead. I don't know why I'm casting this. They're just dead. Moldy K. Moldy K. For the win. Alright. That's our pod. Now comes the scary part of trying to play outside of our pod and praying that everyone else's pod was as weak as our pod. Crocs and Blots. 3-0. As far as our bracket update goes, you can see our path right here. And we are waiting for the winner of 2 Duck Cubed. And other half of the bracket is Filthy Robot and Wizards 138. A lot of good players knocked out early in this. Ben Stark was beaten by our last round opponent. Ben beat Talia. What else we got in here? I think Michaela lost round 1. Nerd Girl took it to round 2. Alias lost round 1. And that's it. That's the crew. So, waiting for a winner. Brackets. Let's go. Nate with the raid also. Thanks, Nate. I appreciate that. Good games. Round 4, and unfortunately for us, we are now playing out of our pod. Which is bad, because I felt like our pod was really, really, really weak. Everyone's decks seem awful. The draft, there seemed like there was no good cards in the entire draft. So, now we got to play out of our pod. And our opponents will not have been in our crappy card pool. So, place your bets, please. Place your bets. And we'll see what we can do. We got Moldy K. We got Moldy K in a dream. Let's see. All right. I mean, you got some Landos here. Mana works, sorta, kinda. We're splashing 2 Molder and Karok. That's how our draft is. Scourge Colony, sure. Scourge. So we got Trickster and a Moldy. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see if we draw lands or not. Yeah, we had Guide too. We maybe Guide before Trickster, honestly. Honor Troll. Alright. Well, now I have guaranteed Moldy, so I might just play Trickster here. Now I gotta play against real cards from a real pod. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm worried. Jim D. Fear in chat, please. Jim D. Fear in chat. you're a sub, you gotta put Jim D. Fear in chat. It's the rules. I don't make the rules. Oh, wait, just kidding. Yeah, I do. Bork, bork, bork. I'm a dog. Bork, bork, bork. Block. 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 Couldn't block any faster. I'm a blocker, folks. I like blocking. What do you got? It doesn't matter what you've got. Next. Oh, Karn's barking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on in the house right now. Do they have a... They have a druid, sure. Nicole's hobbling around. John's hopefully in bed at this point. I don't know what's going on out there. Bottom, sure. Chen! Thanks for sub. Appreciate that. Vortex Runner. I missed the scry. What was that second scry? I missed it. We're going to moldy here. Going to moldy it up. Both were not on top. The first one was definitely bottom. I saw that one. Need more sound effects. I need more buttons. I need more buttons. That's what I need. I have 2 Stream Deck XLs. I want 7 Stream Deck XLs. I want to have nothing but buttons here. Just buttons everywhere. I want to get a hand controller too. A Twiddler, like Sushi Dragon. Sushi Dragon. Content is coming! Quality content. Professor, sure. Rise isn't bad. That's not bad at all. So we're just going to guide here, I think. We just guide campus. Block if we have to. You can make buttons into folders, but as far as timing goes for a soundboard, so you can't be like flipping through folders and stuff. Try more buttons. Try more buttons. Alright, so we can rise next turn. We can cogwork next turn. Molder can block the Professor of Zoomancy. One half of Crocs and Blots is in motion. You are correct. We got a plan. We got Crocs and Blots. Yes, but there aren't enough keys on my keyboard. So, I'm going to get a hand controller eventually. It's like a Twiddler keyboard with cordial, like, it's got like a B, C, D button. And you can hold A and hit 1, or hold B and hit 1. So you get like 48 keys or something, that large number of keys. Block. 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 Blocks, 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 block. Get your blocks on. What's a launch pad? There you go, Kyle. Kyle's got me in chat. Everybody. Bayou Groff, sure. Jeno, put it in the Discord. Quandrix Apprentice. Groff's pretty big. I might just like rise this. I'd rather rise with the Apprentice in play though. We could just like Vortex Runner Apprentice here and just say go. It's like fine. It's like 5, 6, whatever. This is the semifinals. Semifinals. This is our first match out of our pod, and our pod was pretty weak. Card pool did not seem great, so I'm not thrilled to be playing out of pod right now. Thanks, 1010. Appreciate it. Team draft. So, yeah. Launch key? What's a launch key? Yeah, definitely put these things in the Discord. I can't look it up right now, but yeah, I think that the pod just seemed like every pack I was just like, ugh, what's this pack? There's nothing here. And like all 3 decks I played against seemed the same way, so it felt like our pod was just like really, really weak. Which obviously sucks if you're playing out of your pod, you know? Opponent's deck seems good so far. It's kind of a weird, like, lifey Simic deck, which is pretty peculiar. What's the prize? I'll show you the prize. Clout. Clout. Taking 6. Dignity. All right, so I'm just gonna block with the runner. We could double block here and try and kill this, but whatever. Just like go into our turn with Apprentice and Guide still alive, please. Pop quiz, hot shot. Dixonator, resub, thanks so much. Anatomy? Anatomy's good. That might delay our rise. They don't have Mage's Duel too, do they? Shit. Tendrils, also bad. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. I guess we could Rise, Biblioplex Rise. Obviously now, this thing's bigger now too. It's so gross. All right. Yeah, this anatomy is going to be pretty freaking gross. Biblioplex. I guess it blocks too. I want to wait till the. Oops, wrong one. I want to wait till they cast anatomy to cast Rise. So just play this and say go. Just make some bad blocks if we have to. Not thrilled with our position currently. Again, opponent's deck seems functional and good, so. Yeah, that's the thing. Alright, well these Drakes aren't very good against us, so that's good, I guess. That trample, right? I think this is definitely going here. The question is, are we taking 6 or chumping with the Vortex Runner? The Flyers can certainly ding away at us and kill us. If we double on Troll, we're going to cast Rise anyway. So, like, we're going to Rise whatever big thing is not killed here. So I don't think there's any reason to even do that necessarily. I guess we could just, like, sure. I guess that block makes more sense like this. So we take 1 less damage. I guess this is fine. We also have Inkling Summoning too, so other land. We're close to Tapper now, which is good. Alright, just play land, Rise this. We'll exile their whatever. Tendrils, I guess. And go get our Inkling Summoning, I think. Fractal Summoning is pretty bad against 2 Death Touchers, so. And we'll just say go. We can always Biblioplex back the Rise, which is pretty sweet. Four cards, 5 lands. oh blotta, life goes on now. Oh, life goes on. Out of pod, Ardex bed. Oh no, no. Jim D. Fear and chat all day. Pledgemate, sure. Ugh, gross. Alright, well, Pledge Mage is now large, but we do have we're getting back Rise next turn, but if we don't draw a land, we'll probably need to chump. We kind of want to, like, draw, what's up, JWR? We kind of want to draw a land, honestly. Just have our tapper on. Come on, Blot. The problem is, like, you can't play Blot when you're behind like this, because, like, you can just die. I think we're, like, okay enough. Transformation, sure. It's the second time that we've seen this card this draft. That is a land. Okay, so we're going to Inkling Summoning. We're going to play a land. We're going to Biblioplex. We're going to get back Rise. And we're going to attack for 3. Clock's ticking. They can make something into a 1/1 with no abilities, but that's, like, pretty irrelevant, honestly. They can make a flyer into a 4/4, but, like, that's, like, fine, I guess? Like, either way, we're not blocking with this, so. Like, we're at 7. If we were, like, 3, that's scary, but. Yeah, big draw on the land there. Oh, Hall of Oracles is so good. That's a problem. That's a problem. Because now they can start pumping Drakes up. Alright. We got work to do. We can Rise the Pledge Mage and keep tapping the whatever flyer they pump. Frog Monday. Heh! Although it loses flying, that's pretty funny. Alright, they have an octopi. I mean, they didn't use their haul. It is sorcery speed. Kill me. No? Okay. Okay. Octo Drake. So, like, they have a plan for post combat here. Obladi Lana. Chocolate Rain. Biblioplex. Targeting some good ones here. Minter's Guidance, probably. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Just like Anatomy seems pretty good. What's up, Roast? One eternity later. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Tough choice, I guess. It's like Anatomy or Mentor's Guidance. Pop quiz. Alright, sure. We're gonna Rise the Pledge Mage. We're just gonna lose the Hall of Oracles. Like, Rise this, tap this, block this. Yeah, alright. It's our last lesson. Drawing Blot out the sky would be good if we, like, as long as we aren't dead on board, you know? Pop quiz, hot shot. They have another anatomy, do they? I guess anatomy's bad against Tapper. Fractal summoning? Sure. That's fine with me, like. I think we're, like, mostly stable at the moment. I think we actually tap the Drake, because I'd rather block the Biblio thing. Is that true? Yeah, that's not true, actually. They, again, didn't use the Hall of Oracles, which is weird. We also have a fight for a mobile spell. I want to try with the Drake. I'm gonna tap this. I'm gonna block. Blot off the top, please. And a Serpentine there. That's pretty good. Quandrix Apprentice. We can make a 6/6, which is not big enough. Or we can Quandrix and make a 4/4, which also isn't bad. We need to tap the flyer basically every turn versus the game now. Not looking forward to trading Runner and my 4/4 for this this Fractal, but them's the breaks. This card's so good. I get why they haven't used this card yet. Like, it's like don't cast things and use it, you know? I mean, we just bottomed our freaking yeah. Aether Helix would have been so good here. Aether Helix would have been unreal. Bottoming that really sucks. Sure. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but we're not chump blocking, so we need an answer, and we need it now. Are we scrying? We have Guardian Books in our deck. We got to scry, I think, right? It's 4 lands. We'll have 5 mana left over? Yeah. Come on. Couldn't it be an untapped land so we can campus again? Really hate our best possible draws at the bottom of our deck in Aether Helix. What the hell's going on? Oh, oops. Come on! You can do it! Yeah, it plays. That plays. All right.
Bingo!
All right. That's a hit. That's a hit. Don't draw a spell. Just don't draw a spell. Like, any spell here makes their 5/5 a 6/6. So, like, Going to attackers. All right, don't misclick, please. Ah!
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Whatever. All right, fine. They drew a spell. Hey, we got nothing, folks. This is our deck's just the pile that it is. We're not sideboarding anything. Their deck's functional, so we're in big trouble. I almost won that game too, though. Ugh. Functional deck's totally unfair. Just totally unfair. Sideboards are a scam. I agree. Sure. We got Moldy. Let's go. Hear about the guy who was told to take off his visiting team jersey at a Bolts game? That's stupid. That didn't happen. No way. That's awful. What's the winner get? Nothing. Pride. You post it in chat. Cool. It's fine. Mage's Duel. Alright. I mean, we need a blue, but Moldy and Mage's Duel is pretty good. Do the flex. Let's win first. Let's win first. We getting freaking world denial here? Whatever. World denial me. Go nuts. Do it. See if I care. How have drafts felt since coaching? I've done 2. Reject? And then this we did a lore hold one that didn't go so well in this one. Had to board a reject for the Croc. Dex said Splash Croc are just too good. We draw an island, please. Croc's too good. Croc's too good. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hall of Oracles is totally busted. Alright. I guess. Yeah, our packs are pretty bad. Like, our deck is not good. Like, I'd be very happy, honestly, shouldn't say this, but to just lose round 1 and not play anymore. Like, that's how bad our deck was. I felt like even if our pod is bad, we're not going to win the down in pod games. We're going to try, though. We're going to give it our best. We're here. Against these Needlethorn Drakes, making our Pledge Mage look bad. Sorry I couldn't beat you, says Metal Mario. Biblioplex Assistant. We have no things to return. I think we're playing a naked one, folks. Naked again. You get a whirlwind denial of us? Go ahead. Please do. Please do. Sure. The tricks to playing against counterspells. Don't play any good cards. Simple as that. Simple as that. Cramming for anatomy. Ugh. Why is our Mage's Duel so bad against these creatures? Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Come on. We have to cast Mage's Duel. One island, please. There's our island. I mean, I don't think it matters, but I guess we have to curate into, like... We actually can't beat a 6-6, so... What's this curate, I guess? Bulldozer bad. Well, that's a draft, folks. I mean, that run was quite a bit farther than I thought we were going to go with this deck. Our deck was really, really bad. Definitely, I mean, all the matches we played, it seemed like our draft pod was just like a very, very weak pool of cards. So pretty tough to go into the other pods with that deck and be like, oh, hi guys, anyone want to play? I got my deck I drafted, and they're like, our pods were good, you're dead.
So you get nothing.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Sorry, Blots and Crocs. We tried our best. 3-1. Could have drawn a blue a little earlier there. My opponent's deck was pretty solid, obviously. I mean, Hall of Oracles is freaking awesome. Their deck seemed like very functional and good. So that's it. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all great.